guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverly. It's really lovely to see you today. We're just heading into a new year. We're getting excited, full of opportunities. Anything could happen. It just feels so exciting when it's a new year, and I've got lots of goals and things that I've set for the new year. I'm trying this new thing called manifestation, so you manifest what you want to happen. I'm giving it a whirl, So we'll see how that goes, and I will definitely do a video. If it works out for me, I'll do a video about it, of course. But usually I don't do New Year's resolutions, because it's usually something like, I'm going to go to the gym twice a week, every week. And then you go twice, and then the weather's bad, and a bit tired after work, and there's something good on television, and before you know it, it's Christmas again. You've only been twice. So I try not to do that sort of thing, and I haven't done resolutions for the past few years because of that. Then this year, and I was like, let's look at it in a new way, and I thought I would kind of share with you my resolutions and how I hope to make it happen for me in this year ahead. So I've got my handy dandy list right here. So the first thing on my list is to be more organised. Now, I think everybody has on their list somewhere, be more organised, declutter the house. That comes under the same umbrella for me. I am going to be going through my house, getting rid of things that we haven't used. Just going through, you know, like those drawers that you've got that you just shove rubbish into, that's got like old letters and Christmas cards and things in. I just need to have a declutter of the house and just kind of tidy things up a bit. Tidy house, tidy mind, isn't that what they say? Somebody says, maybe? I don't know. But it's what I say from now on. And part of my getting organised was getting this organiser this year. It's not a bullet journal, although I suppose it's kind of like a bullet journal. So I'm going to like plan ahead, the month ahead for me. I've found a few times since doing YouTube, because like getting a video out to you guys probably just feels like, you know, oh, that takes no time at all. I mean, bear in mind, I get no money for doing this, but it does actually take me about 2 days to do. So one day I record, edit, upload, and then the next day I do subtitles and publish and get it out in the world. And I was finding that I wasn't giving myself enough time, or I wasn't organising my life around the fact that I do this. So I have now everything, all my appointments, birthdays, everything like that is in here. So this goes through the whole month, and I've got down like when my husband's working, when he's off, if we're going to go somewhere, so we can get a bit more organised. Then later on in it, let me see if I can find it, you have like a monthly overview, and in there I'm just going to put like special occasions, days out, so it's like birthdays. It comes with stickers, and I love stickers. So they're kept in a little wallet thing at the back with an address book, which I'm going to put all my addresses in. But I've also got things like if I've got physiotherapy and stuff like that coming up, then I can organise myself around those things instead of being hit with stuff. And then things to do in January, and then things that I want to achieve. So here I've got to make sure I have a blood test done. And also I want to get to 800 followers on Instagram. I think I'm nearly at 700 and something. 500 subscribers on YouTube. I've just hit 400. Can I do 100 in a month? I don't know, but we'll try. And then more comments on my blog posts. So that's really cool. And then later on you've got notes, and there's a section as well for like a budget, so I can budget my month, because I don't really pay attention to money, and this year we're really trying to hunker down, save up, be better with money. So be more organised, encases all of that. For me, decluttering the house, getting organised, making sure that I have videos up for you, I have my blog posts ready to go. If we're going out, I make sure I've got them pre-recorded or pre-written. It's just being just that little bit more aware of what's happening around me, instead of being thrown and feeling very disjointed because I'm just kind of stumbling from one thing to the next. My next resolution, I'm only doing 5, is to be patient with the journey. As you all know, I'm on a spiritual journey at the moment, but I'm also on a journey of life, just being a human being. And I can get impatient. I think we all can do this. So like, I want to learn this, I want to get this, I want to do that. And we kind of want it now. And then you miss out on the journey, the getting there, the whole point, the learning process. And so I'm just trying to like slow down my head a little bit and kind of stop being so impatient with the journey and just enjoy it more. That's something that I'm really going to try to do. The next thing is to treat myself like my best friend. So instead of listening to those negative thoughts that go on in your head, I mean, everybody has negative thoughts, whether they suffer with anxiety and depression or not, but I have those as well as. And so I definitely find that my mind can be filled with negative thoughts about myself. Like if I text somebody and they don't reply, I immediately think, they don't want to be friends with me anymore, they don't want to know me anymore, I better not ever message them again and bother them. I'm just in the way, I'm a terrible person, and then it spirals. Instead, try and talk to myself like I would my best friend and be like, come on now, they're probably just busy, they'll get to you when they can. That person really cares about you, they've shown it all the way through in the past. So trust in the friendship and kind of just hold on to that. And that's really important to me. I just really want to start being more positive and nicer to myself. The next one, number 4, is don't let fear hold me back. Like I've said, I have generalised anxiety disorder. It stops me doing a lot of things. And this year, well, I should say next year, because it's the 30th today that I'm recording this. So, and this is going up on the 31st, New Year's Eve. But yeah, over the year I want to stop letting my fear hold me back and stop me saying yes to things that I really want to do, that I really want to try. I definitely want to take my blog more seriously and my YouTube more seriously, instead of being like a hobby blogger and a hobby YouTuber. I really want to try and do my best when it comes to both of those things. My husband is starting a business, and so it can be really scary. Like, it's just very much like, oh, I'm feeling really overwhelmed at the moment, and it kind of makes me want to do this, kind of hide. But I'm not doing that anymore. I don't want to be famous, I don't want to have thousands and thousands of subscribers, but I do want to be able to bring home maybe a little bit of money each month just to help. And also I would like to foster a nice community between us. So I've got some plans coming in the new year, so definitely keep your peepers peeled, make sure you're subscribed, ring that little bell. Always make sure you know when I upload on my blog and here on YouTube, because I've got exciting things planned. So get to it. And lastly, it's having an attitude of gratitude every single day. I have days when I can't get out of bed. I might have a morning where I can't get out of bed, or I have to go to bed early, and I can feel like a failure. Instead, I'm going to try and turn anything that feels like I'm a failure, I've let people down, I can't do this, I can't do that, just be like, do you know what? I'm thankful that I have a bed and I have the chance to stay in bed. I'm thankful for the chance that I have, you know, my dog is quite lazy, bless him, and he's quite happy to just snuggle up on the sofa with me and watch TV, or he's quite happy to go and have a nap. and just be thankful for the things that I have, instead of constantly worrying about what I'm not doing, or what I should be doing, or what I want to have and I don't have. Just be grateful. Just be grateful for what you have, because even if you have very little, there's always somebody who has less. There's always somebody whose illness is worse. There's always somebody who's suffering. There's always somebody else who's in need. And so they would love to be where you are now, and you're moaning you're not where that person is, instead of just being thankful for where you are. And so I really hope that those 5 can kind of inspire you to think outside of the box of like material things that you might want, or success or glory, but more think about ways you can give out good into the world by being good to yourself and good to those around you. So I hope that helps. And then I've got 5 affirmations. Now, affirmations are a little bit different to resolutions, because affirmations are things that you say to yourself, usually into a mirror, or you say them while meditating in your head. So they're more like a message to yourself rather than things you're giving out into the world. And the first one is, I am powerful, I am brave. This is like, the minute I hear it, I feel myself stand up a little bit taller, because I've always put myself down. I've always been like, no, you're too insignificant to do that. That's scary. Let's stay away from that. You're too small. Whereas I'm powerful. I'm a powerful woman. I'm powerful. I am brave. I can do whatever it is that I want to be doing. And having that kind of mindset, I think, is really going to change things for me over the next year, especially as not letting fear hold me back is one of my resolutions. So it all kind of works together, really. The next one is, I am loved and I am worthy of love. I have never felt this, and there's reasons why. To do with my childhood and things that have happened to me in the past with like lovers and partners. I've never felt like truly loved and cared for the way that I do now by Lee, and the way I do by God. And I really want to start attracting more people who love me and care for me into my life, but I can't do that if I don't love myself and I don't feel worthy of their friendship or their love. And so really saying that to myself, I think, is going to really open my heart and help me to just really be open to more love in my life, because who doesn't want that? Everybody. Everybody wants it. Nobody doesn't want it. I said that in a really weird way. I apologise. My brain is not working today. So the next one, number 3, is, I'm going to have to read this out because it's very long. I am grateful and open to all experiences for my highest good. So what this means is, it's not just I'm open to good experiences, it's I'm open to somebody shouting at me, or somebody being mean to me, or something bad happening, as long as those things will help me grow as a person and help me become the best version of myself that I can be. Being open to things like that, again, feeds into the whole, I'm not going to let fear hold me back, because of course I'm going to try things. I'm going to try and do things that aren't going to work out, and that's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to take, because it's difficult, you know. If you fail at something, it's really hard to take it. But I think it's important to be aware of the fact that not everything we wanted, like when you look back on your life, you may have been even prayed for certain things and they haven't happened. That person didn't love you back. That person, you know, you didn't get that job. But then something else came along that you hadn't expected, and actually it was better. But losing this love or losing this job might have been the worst thing ever to happen to you at the time. And so, although it's scary to put it out into the universe, I'm open to all experiences. I'm open to the good and the bad because I want to learn, but I hope for more good than bad. Number 4 is I am beautiful inside and out. Everybody suffers with problems with how they see their body, loving their body. We've all got wobbly bits and bits that we don't particularly like. But if I really believe that I am beautiful and hold on to that, then that's how I'm gonna be, and people are gonna see that's a beautiful woman, not that's a woman who's worried about her legs, or worried about her bum, or worried about how her arms look in that dress. Do you know what I mean? It's all about having the right attitude, and that's kind of what I want to do. I want to love myself inside and out, which I've always struggled with. I used to starve myself when I was back at university and college. I didn't eat very much. I was very, very thin. And now I'm like probably, like I was like a size 6 back then in the UK sizes, and now I'm a 12. And so it's like, when I look in the mirror, it's not the body that I want to have necessarily. And so I want to feel like when I look in that mirror that I'm beautiful, no matter what the size. I've been following Instagrammers who post about body positivity and loving yourself. It's so important. It's so important. And the last thing is I attract good people and good opportunities into my life. Yeah, because I want to have more friends who I've got things in common with that live close to me, and I want to have, you know, spiritual people come into my life and people who are going to lead me and help me through this journey. And I want to have bloggers come into my life who are going to inspire me and help me and lift me up. That's just a few little examples, but that's the kind of thing that I'm going to be doing this year. So I'm going to have a list of those on my mirror upstairs, where I usually take my outfit of the day pictures on Instagram. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you need to go down there and start following me. The link is down in the old description down there. Help me reach one of my goals. Yes, it was one of my goals to get to 800 followers on Instagram. So go, make my dreams come true, please. I do check out everybody who follows me, and I follow back people who I have similar things in common with, so you might get a follow back, you never know. But yeah, I think it's important to always try and attract good to you. I've been reading about powerful affirmations and how to lift yourself up and attract good into your life, and it's all about the attitude that you give out into the world. So I'll probably have some videos about that in the future. If that's something you'd like to see, definitely give me a thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed. But I hope you all have a safe and fun New Year. If any of you struggle over New Year, I do too. New Year's Eve is not, I don't have good memories attached to it. I didn't ever really enjoy it. So if you need someone to talk to, just DM me on my Instagram. I'm always around, or you can drop me an email. I am not going anywhere New Year's. I'm going to be at home watching TV, so I'm going to be around if you need to talk. It's a safe space. I'm non-judgmental. I'm very open-minded, so just know that, and know that that offer is open anytime. If you need someone to talk to, here I am. If you need a friend, here I am. Because we all need to be a bit kinder to one another, don't you think? That can be one of your... I'm going to challenge you all to do that next year. 2019, the year of kindness to one another. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great week. I'll be back on Friday, and I'll see you then. Bye.